Let's Rage, and yeah, this one's gonna be fun. So, apparently, a small country in, I think it's Southeast Asia, called, try not to butcher this name, Brunei, has passed a law to where people that engage in the LGBTQ ABCDEFG shit will now suffer death by stoning. So you may be thinking, wow, it's actually really shitty. Yeah, that is pretty shitty. It's actually really shitty. Unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing anybody can do about that. Whether they go and boycott Brunei, it's not going to make a difference. They have implemented Sharia law, and they're more of a. Actually, I'm gonna make sure I have my facts straight before I say this. Oh, is it just gay adultery, or is it to punish adultery and gay sex? So yeah, it's pretty bad. If you don't know what adultery is, that's having sex. But they are mainly a Muslim country. Oh boy, bet you didn't expect that one. Good old Brunei has implemented its lovely Sharia law, and if you didn't know, with Muslim countries, as I'm going to call them now, so that way I don't get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized, but when I am, I won't get demonetized for saying Muslim, because apparently that is a no-no word. Boy, big ol' lag spike. But it's mainly Sunni Islamic, and if you didn't know, it's not a law in the Middle East, more of just kind of a understood concept. If you're gay, you get stoned to death, and nobody really says anything about that. So, for all these, SJW liberals that are like, oh my god, we need to defend the refugees, and we have to protect them because they came from a bad place. Yeah, they did come from a bad place. They came from a horrible place. But you can't expect that, these people are just gonna be like, they're gonna see, faggot, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so nice to this guy, because, from where they're from, that's highly looked down upon. Now it's a law in one of these countries, and people are still gonna support these, the Muslim religion. Like, you guys are fucking insane. Literally supporting somebody that hates something that you stand for. That makes a shit ton of sense. But if you didn't know, it is, in most of these countries, kind of a norm, which is, an unspoken rule, that gays either get stoned to death or thrown off of buildings. So, pick your poison. But, these countries, they're awful, These mainly Muslim countries, they will kill women or punish them by, torturing them or things of that sort, simply for showing any part of their body. They always have to wear their burqa, and they always have to be the woman of the house. They have to work and, follow the basic woman stereotypes, otherwise they are killed. So, why people consistently want to defend countries and people that, follow these sorts of things, it's just terrible. It baffles me. I can't wrap my head around why someone would want to do that. And I'm not saying all Muslims are bad, but the ones that immigrate, not even immigrate, some are illegals, but, most of the terrorist attacks, committed in the United States are committed by these people, and yet, I can't switch to build mode while I have this. That's a bug. Yet these people want to, or the liberals want to defend them and be like, oh no, dude, they're fine. Don't know what you mean that they kill gays and they look down upon women that don't do their jobs. What do you mean? You're fucking insane. But then something like this comes out, and the very first thing that I read underneath the Twitter thing was that the LGBTQ plus need to stand up against this and whatever, and it's just like, dude, blue check mark guy, shut the fuck up. It's understandable that, you aren't gonna like it, but sweetheart, there ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do. This country clearly doesn't give a shit about what you have to say. It never will. And frankly, most of these countries would kill you purely because you're an American. Not only that you're gay, but because you're an American. Welcome to the real world. A lot of people hate us, and a lot of people hate the gays especially. And it's not the United States. Granted, there are some that hate, gays and whatnot, but that's a small minority. You don't actively see people out there calling for the death of all gays and LGBTQ A, B, C, D, E, F, Gs, You see people that are defending them, hey, it's okay to be gay. There's even a fucking song called It's Okay to Be Gay. So, don't you talk to me about accepting gays and diversity. I know all about it. Gosh. But honestly, is it fucked up that a country could do this? Yeah, it's absolutely fucked up. Disagree with it entirely. Can I say that I didn't expect something like this to ever happen? No, not in the slightest sense. Like I said, it's a norm in most of these countries. So for it to become a law, that's strange. But I'm gonna guess that people are like, hey, I'm gonna report this crime, and now the police have to actually waste their time and investigate it, even though we all look down upon it and agree on the same moral standpoint that this is wrong. So, I mean, there's nothing genuinely that anyone here can do about it. You can talk about it all you want, but that's never gonna get you anywhere. Hate to break it to you. But, yeah. I enjoy doing these, like, Twitter videos. I'm gonna keep these up. Unfortunately, yesterday there wasn't really anything to report on from Twitter. There was nothing that the blue check marks gave me, but today I saw it, and I was like, God damn it, I have to make a video. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, surprise, double upload, didn't know if I was gonna do it, but yeah. So, yeah, yeet. I'll catch you guys later.